Have y'all heard of 304 Talk? That's a sector on TikTok where people are glamorizing the 304 streetwalker lifestyle. And people, when I say people, consumers are going down rabbit holes watching this mess. I ain't gonna lie, I went down a rabbit hole too because it's quite fascinating. Let's watch.
Y'all remember how I was telling y'all about 304 Talk? Here's somebody y'all gotta just watch.
I feel really bad for the hotel staff that are coming to clean this room because those sheets are soaked. He booked in for a waterfall and I chucked back like 3 of these hydrolytes. That shit was gushing. Like he wanted me to sit on his. Within 2 seconds of that, I was literally pouring out. Always drink the clear ones of these, Hydrolyte or Pedialyte, if you want the perfect waterfall. But yeah, he loved the gush on his face, which pretty much made him finish straight away. So he was done and washed out the door within 40 minutes. All right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, not used to these. So, 900. Yeah, that makes sense. 2,900 for 40 minutes work. So he paid $1,500 for the booking and then $1,000 extra for the waterfall. He also paid $200 for the hotel. And
If a woman is willing, golly, she can make some money, huh? $3,000, damn near $3,000 in less than an hour. What? Look, just for selling the kitty cat. I mean, it's no lie. She's not the most attractive woman. She's not ugly, but damn.
I just finished my tour, so let's see how much money I made. I didn't end up getting a guy over last night. I was contemplating getting a male FS worker. That's how desperate I was. But they all just weren't my type. I was messaging a guy on Hinge, but he asked me to do backdoor on top of his Lamborghini. Kind of his thing, I guess. So that sort of killed the mood and I didn't reply. Anyway, the clients I double booked. My second client finished within like half an hour and he didn't want to hang around, which we love. I actually had time to shower before my third client arrived. My third client...
Wait, I actually had time to shower before my third client arrived. I would hope you're showering between every client.
My third client was like dripping in designer baggy clothes. He slaps this wad of cash on the table, like we're talking like 20 grand. And he's like, count how much I owe you. Are you sure you trust me with that wad of cash, Mr. Versace? So a lot of you were asking why the client booking was so good last night. I was telling you guys I basically wanted to stay for free. The chemistry from the start was amazing. Wife had planned the whole thing, whereas when husbands plan it, I'm kind of skeptical. So I knew that she was going to be into it. I was also really into girls. Really into me, which was fun. They had a whole array of everything you could think of in there. Things that would get any woman there in 30 seconds. She could waterfall, super easy. So me and her husband were making it rain all night. They even made me rain too, which I couldn't help. It was just that good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3.
Dang, when you made that much money, you got to fast forward.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't get so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
She didn't fast forward it fast enough.
9,000. I don't know where this little $5 note came from. And I had about over $1,000 in deposits. 3 back-to-back bookings were all my standard rate, as well as 1 did filming. But I made most of my money off the couple booking because they booked me for 2 hours and there was 2 of them.
This woman made about 10 grand, a little over 10 grand in one night. Before I say what I really want to say, let's watch a little bit more. For those of you who are wondering, my upload schedule on this channel from now on will be 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be on the lookout.
What makes a worker high end? I'm getting ready for work right now. I myself am high end. The reason why I charge more than other people is kind of complex, so let's talk about it. One of the main differences between high end and lower end providers is that high end providers are almost always offering GFE, which stands for girlfriend experience, which is exactly what it sounds. What makes a sex worker high end? I'm a sex worker. I'm getting ready for work right now. I myself am high end. The reason why I charge more than other people is kind of complex, so let's talk about it. One of the main differences between high end and lower end providers is that high end providers are almost always offering GFE, which stands for girlfriend experience, which is exactly what it sounds like. We're acting like your girlfriend for the time booked. Things like kissing and cuddling are all included. But even with that being said, there are mid-range GFE providers, and then there's high-end GFE providers, and high-end GFE providers can charge double what the mid-end ones do. A lot of it can have to do with looks. You know, if you look like a model, you can charge more, but that's not a necessary factor to it. I think it comes down to two main points. One is that a provider who is charging this much should be offering a luxury experience. It should be professional, it should be discreet, the client should always feel at ease and not be worrying about anything because of the provider. The provider needs to have really good social skills, it needs to know how to handle awkward situations flawlessly, and needs to be enthusiastic, professional, and consistent, which can be a really difficult part of this job. Another aspect of it is, can a provider fit into a high-class world? If a rich man wants to book a woman to go to an event with him or go to a Michelin star restaurant, he wants to know that she's going to be able to fit in an environment like that and know proper etiquette and not look out of place. Even if the date is just in a private setting, high-end providers market themselves by showing themselves as high class. People often feel more comfortable with people who are in a similar class to them. So a man with a lot of money is maybe going to be more likely to book someone who markets themselves as high class. And with that being said, a lot of this really does come down to marketing. You know, why would you pay $3,000 for a Louis Vuitton bag versus $300 for a no-name leather bag? It's because of the branding and the marketing. Ideally, providers with really high rates should have all of the qualities or more than what I mentioned. But I have met girls that charge more than me who, in my opinion, are incredibly unprofessional and who do not care about prioritizing their clients. And I've also met girls who charge less than me and who I think should be charging more, but they don't have the confidence to raise their rates, or they're scared of changing the type of clientele they attract because they like their current clientele. I'm actually planning on raising my rates in October. I know that I'm really good at my job, and also in October, I'm gonna have new photos and finally my own website, so I'll have more high-end marketing.
When you see these women talk with such enthusiasm about what it is that they do, you can somewhat get an understanding of why there's such a large appeal on TikTok right now of people that are consuming this sort of content. These women seem like they're happy in their job, right? They seem like they enjoy their clients. They're making good money. They have this freedom to be able to do whatever they want without any overhead. And because of this, it's giving some women the idea that maybe they can do this too. Oh my God. Oh, that's bad. That is so bad. But they won't tell you that. They will tell you they're just living vicariously through these women. That they just eating it all up, and because the idea of it sounds so free, so awesome, so money driven. God.
304 TikTok has been brought to my attention, and I went down a whole rabbit hole because of it. The passion to make their clients happy. Honestly, not that I'm morally conflicted, but I'm conflicted about 304 TikTok because I shouldn't be on this journey with you. Yet, the stories are so captivating that I am. The before preparation, the setups, and the ones that are real that be like, oh no, like, I almost died tonight. Girl! Y'all, I'm in it. I'm in it, y'all. Like, I probably shouldn't be on there too long. I'm a married woman. I shouldn't be looking at those type of things. But I'm invested. And then the amount of money, the cash. It's good. It's juicy. It's, dare I say I love? It came out kind of easy. It's my jam. I like it.
No hate to this creator at all, but you're a married woman. Hey, look. As long as you are doing as you said and just consuming the content for what it is, content, your form of new entertainment, yo, you're good. Just keep it at that. Just keep it at that.
Get ready with me for a night of being a 304. I actually don't know what I'm doing tonight yet. I'm waiting for a friend to get back to me about a client of hers who maybe wants a double with her and me tonight. I normally wouldn't entertain something so last minute, but I don't really have anything planned for tonight anyway. And in like half an hour, I have to video call a client who is visiting from Dubai for the weekend and wants to book me for the whole weekend. The video call was at my request just to make sure he is legit and make sure he's not a weirdo when we're talking in person. It's obviously a big commitment for me to schedule my whole weekend for him, and I do not take deposits. And then since I'm already gonna be made up and ready, I'm thinking I should go freestyle at my favorite hotel bar. There is a big tourism business conference in Berlin this week, so all of the hotels are very busy, and international businessmen are definitely my preference for clients. But I'm also just pretty tired, so I'm kind of debating if I should just take the night at home to rest. I do have a crazy week ahead if things go well with the guy from Dubai, because he wants me for 4 nights from Friday to Monday. And he's in Berlin to party, so it's gonna be long, late nights with him. And tomorrow night I have a personal D appointment. Thank God for that, because my needs just have not been getting met by clients in the last couple of months. Anyway, I really hope that my friend comes through with this double booking, because I would love to make some money tonight. But I guess I'll just force myself to go out freestyling anyway and hope that I get lucky. I decided to go out. Here's the fit. Wish me luck.
Fascinating. She looks like just an average girl. Just an average girl. You wouldn't guess it just looking at her. I hate to say it, but I feel like in the upcoming years that this sort of lifestyle may become more common, especially with so many men deciding to opt out of the dating game. They don't want to deal with the overall picture of these modern women, but obviously they still want to sleep with them. So it might just be cheaper to just buy them right out. Right? You don't have to provide for them. You don't have to deal with their BS. And heck, you don't have to worry about losing your money in a divorce settlement. It might be a win-win situation. Women are getting what they want, which is the money, and guys are getting what they want, which is some attention.
So I know I'm not the only 304 that's had a client take their glove with them. Like, they'll take it off, tie it up, and put it in their pocket, like, flush it, put it in the trash, but you're taking it with you, like, so, like, when I see clients and I'll be like, they'll be like, oh, what do you want me to do with it? I'm like, oh, I can flush it, you can put it in the trash, you can take it with you, and they'll be like, take it with you, like, yeah, some people do that, like, why is that, why, like, I don't know, like, I just can't think of reasons why you would want to take it with you. I don't want that shit, obviously. That's why it's in there and not in here.
Y'all saw me squinting my face as I was listening to her talk. Yes, that was the face of judgment. I be trying not to, y'all. I be trying not to, but I can't help it. When I hear stuff that just sounds different than the reality that I live, especially if it's one that I deem to be unethical, the judgmental face will appear. But to sit here and hear these women so proudly flaunt their 304 title is wild to me. They have zero shame. They know who they are. They know what they are, and they wear it like a badge of honor.
So somebody asked in a forum, do clients stop seeing the providers once they get into a relationship or they're about to get married? And the answer is no. I've seen men before their engagement, during their engagement, up until the night before their wedding. They do not care. Like, some men see providers as like property, as like something that's like always there that they have like access to, or it's like a hobby for them. Like, it's like buying a pack of cigarettes. It's so natural for them to always have like women on the side that no matter what woman comes into their life, they are okay with having a provider on the side. Like, They are not monogamous. And I think the issue is if more men would just be honest about the fact that they do not want monogamy, you would avoid all these issues, honestly. But there's not an emotional attachment like you would think there is. Like, some people would think, oh, well, if he's kept you around longer than his relationships and his engagement and the woman he's going to marry, why are you still there? And it's like, I don't want you to think that these men are in love with their providers. Some are, but at least in my case, it's always transactional and it's always financial. And men, I notice like with men with a lot of money, with a lot of access, especially doctors, I don't know. I think it's just like a God complex. I couldn't really tell you, but there wasn't any type of like deep feelings there with that last situation, like client that I had once he got married and continued to see me 2 kids later, like 6 years he was seeing me. And then I just finally broke it off because, yeah, I wanted to get paid more and he didn't agree to my pay increase, so I just cut him off. But yeah, that was one of the questions I saw.
Should know better, man. What dude gonna want to, after 6+ years of tapping your butt and paying for it, want to pay more for the same piece of butt he done had all this time? Like, come on, you should have known he wasn't gonna pay no more. You should have just kept that consistent client. Dang. But seriously, that part that she stated about wishing that more men would be honest and state that they don't want to be monogamous, I would disagree with. And the reason being is because the reason they don't want to come clear about it predominantly probably has to do with the fact that the person that they would have to come clear to won't agree to it, right? The woman that they really want to be with, that they want to probably marry but still have other things on the side, she probably wouldn't be okay with it. So if they were to come out and tell her, hey, look, I don't want anything serious, she'll probably walk away. But that's the woman that he wants, even though he wants some other stuff on the side as well. Hey, she should know better. She got all these men that continue to come to her. You break down us to our core, just about. We are people of habit. Everything that we do on a daily basis is what we usually do. We might throw in a few little things here and there, but to our core, we are people of habit. We got the same routine all the time, week in through week out. So if these guys are paying for this type of service, it doesn't matter what other woman come into their life, their personal life, they might still be partaking in this stuff if they don't just cut it all the way out.
304 talk has been my dirty little secret. Let me tell you what I've learned. So first of all, I've learned the makeup sponge hack. So, you know, if you are on your period and you want to have, so you do the makeup sponge, you put it up there and it's supposed to like soak up the blood, and then yeah, that's a cool little hack. I never knew about it. I learned that they are getting big money over there. Like, nobody is complaining about bills on that side, and they're depositing big bank into their account every day. Second thing I learned is that this is extremely dangerous. They are putting their lives on the line, like jumping out of cars and like being attacked on a regular, and it's actually really scary. I'm concerned, but also very intrigued. Their hygiene is top tier. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they carry around like their toothpaste, and I know a lot of regular people do that as well, but their hygiene is top tier, and I guess it has to be if you're seeing a lot of, you know, people in one night. Pussy rules the world. It rules the world. That's it. Like, men are paying these top dollars for the poom poom. So yeah, I'm not trying to glorify this, but it's just really, really intriguing. And of course, this is not for everybody. I would never do that. But these girls are brave.
The fact that this woman over here had to take notes, man. She took, look, I don't know if she took notes for her personal use or took notes for this video. But hey, did y'all notice how she wouldn't look in the camera? She wouldn't look in our eyes when she said, I would never do this.
For everybody, I would never do that. But these girls are brave. They are very brave. And they are dedicated and passionate. That is what I will say. Also, I love the girl Top Dog. She is beautiful. Beautiful.
Top Dog. Let me go search for her. Let's see who the heck Top Dog is. Let's see what Top Dog look like, man. I don't even want to hear her talk. I ain't even want to hear her talk. I just want to see what she look like. Next.
So I done came across the 304 TikTok. Scrolling TikTok late night shift, 2, 3 in the morning when I should be sleeping. And I done discovered the side of 304 TikTok. Baby, can I be down? Just call me Brandy. Of the monkey chunk that the girl pulled out. Anywho, that's not what this video is about. This video is about the clear Pedialyte. Y'all is clearing out the shelves. Y'all is buying up all the Pedialyte. It's 100 million babies running around here dehydrated because these 304s is buying up this clear Pedialyte, trying to give their Hellcat a slippery slope. I had to go do some research. I said, why is all the clear Pedialyte gone? I had to go to Walmart just for myself to see if all the clear Pedialyte was out of stock. And you bet your bottom dollar, only Pedialyte they had was purple, green, and red. All the clear Pedialyte was gone. Y'all gonna be in a hospital. That has to do something talking about the 304 girl talking about drink the whole thing of clear Pedialyte and then you just gonna be a waterfall down there. The Hellcat gonna be a straight whole water park, okay? But I was just...
If I didn't have 50 million things to do after this video, I would go to Walmart right now, bring y'all with me, and see what the daggone shells of Pedialyte look like. I swear, if the clear one gone, I know why.
It's surprised and appalled that y'all are buying up all this Pedialyte from these babies. These babies gonna be dehydrated. They're gonna be throwing up bowels. They just gonna be
throwing up bowels. Wow.
Gagging and dry heaving, all because you 304s then leaked this information about this clear Pedialyte.
Hey, yo, these filters are wild. I was not expecting for her to have eyelash filters until she put her hand in front of her face. God, man, you don't... Oh, you know what? I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Anywho, I'm on my way to my local Walmart. Kids walking around here, can't get rid of diarrhea, throwing up everywhere, dehydrated, can't keep nothing down, all because of 304.
Yo, she got me cracking up.
Babies can't even replace their fluids and their minerals.
She funny. Pedialyte gonna be our gateway. I'm telling you. You're gonna start with some Pedialyte, and then next thing you know, you're gonna be on that corner. Oh my God. Oh. Hey. Yo, they hit it and quit it. They're like, forget Pan, we out. They ain't even get fully dressed. They can't even get in the car fast enough.
Hey, bitch, I'm finna go.
Lock it.
They doing
Lock it.
Leave the pimping.
Uh-oh. He got a pimp. He got a pimp. They got a 304s. They got a 304s.
Oh, he got the money. That's the one got the money. Give me the money. Hey, Jack.
Hey. Oh, God.
Yo, them 304s better leave the Mexican dudes that came straight across the border alone, because them dudes went in there, hit it, and they took y'all money. They ain't got nothing to lose.
25-year-old Brian Altamirano Solano walking hand in hand with Erica Covington and Ariana Taylor, both 20, minutes before the women are accused of killing him. It's 2:35 a.m. on Monday, May 15th. Police say a camera inside a Caesars Palace hallway captures the trio walking to Altamirano Solano's room, prosecutors noting the bag slung over his chest. 14 minutes later, that same camera catches Covington and Taylor running away. Police say one of them has their victim's bag on her as she drops her phone. Detectives getting more surveillance video, this one from a different strip property. They say one of the women is wearing the bag as she charges her phone. Prosecutors say Covington and Taylor are the duo in these Instagram videos shown to a grand jury, where they're wearing the same or similar outfits as the morning of the murder. More photos show the hotel room door, where police say just 15 minutes transpired before the women allegedly shot and killed Altamirano Solano. Inside, officers say they found a cartridge casing matching Taylor's gun. Altamirano Solano had stayed in the room with a different woman who told investigators he didn't speak English and was in the U.S. from Nicaragua seeking asylum. Other evidence in the case includes 2 explicit videos of the women and Altamirano Solano inside the room, recorded at 2:44 and 2:45. Minutes later, the women are seen running down that hallway. It wouldn't be until 11 that morning, more than 8 hours later, a worker found Altamirano Solano dead on the floor from a gunshot. Now, both women have pleaded not guilty and they're due in court again Thursday. The 8 News Now investigators reached out to a friend named in court documents, and she asked for privacy at this time.
And that right there is another potential sad reality when it comes to dealing with sex workers. But how the hell they gonna plead not guilty when your guilt is literally all over the camera? You left running out the man's room with his bag, and y'all have sex tapes with this man. Leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. See ya.